Oh, I forgot to change the title. Not doing Gilded Yumi again. Oh God, no. No, not again. Not a third stream in a row. That's at least I can hope. Well, what? This is survival runs. Why not? Then I don't know. I guess this is like technically one of those streams that they can just kind of start up right now, considering that it's not like I didn't want to practice anything here. Just kind of go for it. You know what? Yeah, let's have an early stream rather than the usual like half-hour pre-stream sort of stuff. Get on with a little bit more. See how many runs this actually takes, especially if I end up going through, one of the many terrible areas that I generally try to do, even against my better judgment. All right. What are we doing? Okay. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Been doing a lot of tactics run late. Try that one again. Hey, Callow, welcome to the stream. Casual runs today. No actual plans. Just give me 1 second. The plan right now is going to be that I'm going to cough a little bit. All right, well, let's just start this one up, I guess. All right. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Been doing a lot of survival run. No, opposite of that. Oh, I didn't mute for that. Ah, damn it. Okay. All right. One more time. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Been doing an awful lot of tactics runs lately, so today I'm gonna just completely flip that around, do some survival instead. Because, hey, it'll be nice to take a couple hits here and there over the course of the run, unlike usual. Oh, Gilded Yumi. Gilded Yumi should be survival, let's be honest, but is just not. That's the unfortunate... I don't know again. Are you trying to make a YouTube video? Yes! As all the streams tend to be these days. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. It's just, most people dip out of the videos after the first, 30 seconds or so? Which is why I like, at least having a decent start for people that just want to see, hey, what's the video du jour? Before they leave and go watch some unusual meme compilations. I don't blame them. I would too. Maybe tune in to see if I actually managed to beat whatever final boss I'm going for. Which I guess is probably going to be Queen today. I was talking before about how I never really did a very good Queen. Oh, I have seemingly every single time I make it to the Queen, I just have a completely overpowered run, clown on her, and that's it. Actually, what I should do is I should just try to get some more attempts in just to see if I can, have a good fight for once. All right. Let's start this one up then in 5, 4, 3, 2. Been doing an awful lot of tactics runs lately, so let's flip that around and do a survival run. In just normal mode, no special restrictions, nothing here, just going to be taking survival and hopefully be able to stand taking at least 1 or 2 hits over the course of this run. At least that's the plan. This is still 5-cell mode after all, so you never really know how it's going to end up going. Usually tend to die in just a couple hits regardless, but at least it's going to be a couple less hits than usual. Did start out with. I'll try that one again. Hey, Doc, I haven't been able to participate in streams for a while, 2 years. Huh. But you gave mod chips to people who watch Persona stream 5. Where are my... Wait, you said you just haven't watched for 2 years. You don't even know. Like, maybe my entire worldview has changed, and now I want to strike down the people who watch the Persona series, as they're the only ones. Their belief in it, like a Dungeons and Dragons god, is the only thing keeping it alive. Did you consider that? It's part of the unconscious collective, hence it continues to exist. We live in a reality created by consensus, you understand? And you, by watching that, are contributing to it. Anyway, I am playing Dead Cells here. God, I could totally rant for another like 2 hours about Persona 5 if people actually wanted to listen to that, but I guarantee that is not the case. Oh God, no, that is not the case. Well, I should also, speaking of, no, I probably don't want to go into that as the next topic of conversation. Speaking of things I hate, no, anyway, let's start up this stupid video that I'm trying to do here. I don't know why I'm being so persnickety about it. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Been doing an awful lot of tactics runs lately, so let's just flip that around and do a survival run. Normal mode, no special restrictions, just the ability to take maybe more than one hit before dying for the first time in what feels like quite a while. I don't really know what I'm going to end up doing, but if I find something like the Scythe Claw or other weapons I haven't used for some time, I think that's probably what I'm going to build the run around. Well, aside from that, though, what do you got here to begin with? You know, I do like the Gold Digger, and that does seem to be the only main hand survival weapon I got as any sort of choice here. So why not? Of course, this one I just feel like is a weapon that I'll be using all the time. Not only does it give you a good amount of money just in general, it is also just a nice, fast attacking survival weapon, which is sometimes more valuable than like anything else you can get in the game. Just think about how many times, you know, I just end up taking a colorless weapon when it comes to a survival run. One of the best strategies you can have in, well, any cell difficulty, really, is just going survival and then finding some sort of good legendary or colorless weapon. Whenever anybody asks about, hey, what's like a good advice, that's always a good build to go for if you're willing to roll the dice a little bit. You know, if you're not really planning to ultimately have a very specific run in mind, want to go with the flow sort of things, and you're willing to risk it a little bit, especially going into places like the fractured shrines and whatnot for the many legendary items that you do have the potential of getting. Still, though, here, you don't have to even worry about finding colorless stuff. The good, fast weapon is already in your hands. Easy to fulfill critical condition, everything like that. What more can you ask for, especially right at the start of the run? Still, though, two-handed weapons, you know, doing all of the various showcase runs and everything did mean that kinda couldn't really use a lot of two-handed stuff, so maybe taking heavy crossbow, of course scythe claws like I was saying before, and I don't know, there's many good two-handed weapons to be using. And speaking of weapons that have kind of turned around on recently, I do think that stun grenade is a very good example of exactly that. After all, I just... there are obvious advantages to stunning. I always felt like you got like better synergies, better use, what with the whole slowing down aspect after being frozen. But really, I do think there is something to be said about making sure that enemies are just completely and totally shut down for, what, 2-3 seconds? And on higher cell difficulties, you almost are guaranteed to have that plus 50% extra stun. It's like, nah, it's just very good. Of course, still doesn't really even matter too much if I do end up using it in a survival run. The minimal amount of damage that you actually get off of it does not matter at all. It's one of those weapons that you use purely for its utility, not for its damage. Unless you somehow get just an ungodly amount of stats in a run, which I gotta say... Did I not get that parry there? Oh, whatever. Unless you get an ungodly amount of stats in a run, which I have my doubts. Maybe if I got a legendary version of the stun grenade, we could go stun grenade only and have a lot of... Oh man, I'm playing bad. You go away for a couple days and suddenly you can't play the video game anymore. Such is... Spend too much time playing the Rogue Legacy 2, you know? Which, I mean, hey, that game's still great. Even though I have to beat it like, I don't know what, 7 times to actually unlock the true ending, which is why oh, that was very close. Which is why I'm kind of putting off doing any more episodes of that right now. It really is like 7 times. You gotta... Well, I suppose you gotta beat until 5 cell difficulty in this game to be able to unlock the true ending, so... How many times do you have to beat, like, how many times do you have to beat, like... You know, I'm just gonna do this. have to be Binding of Isaac before you can unlock the true ending in that. I think, is that one considered the true ending? Probably. And even then, I know it's also still not true. Oh, whatever. Look, these sort of games... Look, that game is a little bit longer than, you know, the finishing up a single run in this. After all, you're expected to die many times. More Hades style in that way. Anyway, have you ever considered doing the Dead Cells tier list stream? I think it could be good YouTube content. Yeah, speaking of Binding of Isaac. Yeah, probably would be, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to... You know how reviews go, right? Where when people review stuff, they only look at like what the score is, and then they're just like, and then you know, they form their opinion on like a review basically because of that. I don't want to be the guy that's just like, oh, I gave Blood Sword a B, and it's just like, I can't believe this idiot gave Blood Sword a B. It's like I did like 20 minutes of reasoning as to why I did it like that. That said, it does make for good content. I don't know, chat. How much is content worth? Is it worth your soul? Is it worth all the respect and dignity that you've ever earned online thrown away because you gave Blood Sword a B? This isn't Dirt Rally. Yeah, I missed Friday the 13th, by the way. Sorry, everybody. We'll do the 30th again. If you're looking forward to that, man, and it was just going to be like an entire hour of me playing the Skull Gang theme from Kirby Mass Attack. I was trying to figure out, like, hey, what are good spooky Friday the 13th soundtracks that I could go with? And I'm just like, we could just do the entire Splatterhouse soundtrack series, I guess. Ooh, I'll take that. If you don't know, Splatterhouse is a series where the main character basically looks exactly like Jason. It was one of those, like, I don't know, arcade things where copyright laws seemingly didn't apply in the same way as they do today. A very weird series in general, too. I hate having this many elites here, by the way. Please. How many more? I'll take that. Sure. If you think you've ever earned respect by doing anything online, I have news for you. Yeah, what about the Persona series? You were just talking about that earlier in the pre-stream chat. Don't you at least respect me for the, like, 3,000 pages of dialogue from that game that I've created? I dare you to find somebody who has dedicated more time and effort to trying to teach people how to learn Japanese that was entirely and completely useless. And nobody paid any attention to. Surely the futility of it brings, evokes some sort of tragedy in your mind that makes you feel something, right? Right? I choose to believe that. Boy, getting a lot of these syringes here. When are we getting a drunk stream? Too late. I'm like actually trying to be healthy and stuff, so I'm not drinking. Like not until I lose a lot of weight. It's actually going pretty well so far. Talked before how I have like the gallbladder thing. So if I'm like drinking at the same time that I'm trying to lose weight, it could irritate my gallbladder. Don't want to do that. You know? So you're going to have to wait a while for that. Jesus, are we still talking about Persona? Did you blame the people? Hey, finally got 12,000 gold for the critical. Well, blame the people earlier in the stream that were talking about Persona. Seriously. Okay. Man, I don't want to accidentally. I don't want to use any more potion charges, but that might be what happens. Down the... I've never actually... I've seen that, like, be recommended to me. I don't even know what the Down the Rabbit Hole series is. I'm not doing tactics right now. I can't believe I've already forgotten that. Would that be a good thing or a bad thing to be featured on that? Is it one of those exposés or is it like a tabloid thing? Wait, those are basically synonymous. Is it one of those, like, documentary? Or is it like a tabloid thing? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Oh, I was away for about 2 years. I'm sorry I missed the memo. Whatever. I mean, let's be honest. In the last 2 years, you haven't really missed too much of anything. Aside from, I don't know, a bunch of series that I've done. Go and check out the channel. It's been a rollicking good time. Yeah? Yeah, I'd say I had quite a few pretty good series in the past couple of years, right? I think. Oh, thank God I got the critical here. Right, all right, all right. Okay. See how vampirism is bad? I prefer to use potions instead. Yeah, well, have you seen vampirism? As far as I know, I don't think they've changed it up. 2% per melee attack if I sacrifice 34% of my health. Do you think that in, 10 seconds time, that I'm going to be able to get in 30 hits? Maybe if there were a total of like 10 enemies I was hitting at the same time. That's right, Chad. I'm forcing you to think about math. I'm sorry, but that's what it's come to. All right, anyway. Fire grenade. Maybe I should actually take that. Finally, for three stem cells? Oh, man. Hey, if you got past the 2 stem cell bottleneck, you should count yourself lucky. That's when the game gets really hard. 3 is not going to seem like anything like a cakewalk or whatnot, but it is going to be, not as huge of a jump up in difficulty, which is great. So, kind of both. Well, come on. Can't I get like some sort of documentary type of thing that's praise and not condemnation for the stupid decisions that I make in my life? There's so many of them. You can just basically go on about that forever. I want to be able to talk about the good things I've done. And not when I got really salty about Elden Ring or Persona 5 or 13 Sentinels or how many other series? Risk of Rain. Is there a series that I haven't gotten salty at? Anyway. What else? Do I have... Okay, well, I got like 2 more things that I want to go get here before dipping on out. There, and might as well sell this, I suppose. People don't only tune in for the bad. You want me to go tell you how many people actually watch the Persona series? Or like any of the series that I complain about? How's the anime going? I haven't actually been watching the anime. New job stuff. What else? Just right over here. Okay. All right, 4 and 5 is just wild. 5 seems to be the one that's real wild. Now that that's the only one that has malaise in it. And malaise, of course, has been changed up. It's no longer the just absolutely nightmare-scape that it was when they first introduced it, up until actually pretty recently. But that does not mean that it is easy in any way. What happened to the old job? Oh, I always keep saying boring adult stuff. Basically, switching employers into getting rid of the workforce, downsizing, etc., and me being the person who had the least amount of seniority there. I was first up on the chopping block. I actually went back recently and found out that they got rid of the entire office services, but like the mail in and out places. So it is just like it was. Yeah, I was hardly the only person that got let go of from there. Frustrating, though, because I like that job. They saw his videos. They did not. Well, actually, no, they did. Everybody, I remember everybody. I show everybody my videos at work as long as they don't actually use YouTube. Because whatever. What, are they going to go back and see the point where I was talking about my underwear for like 20 minutes? And be like, okay, we can't employ this man. People don't watch. Look, these people don't watch these videos. I'm telling you. If you've ever thought about like, hey, I want to go start on my own like YouTube channel or whatever, but what happens if people I know find out about it? People don't care. And I can tell you this as somebody with terrible, terrible social anxiety. They really don't care. Like oh my God, please don't die. I mean, it's one of those things that's actually kind of nice when you think about it, because it's just like, people all doing their own stuff, They don't got time to worry about what you're doing on the YouTube thing, and that's why you can talk about your underwear for 20 minutes. It is a liberating sort of thought. There we go. Oh, how are you liking the new job? I mean, it's actually like... Oh, I threw the wrong thing. I threw the wrong thing. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly the thing I said right there. But, yeah, what was I saying? You know what? Sure. Wait, do I have synergy? Yes, I do. Okay. I thought I saw that. Good. No, it's actually like a pretty easy job, all things considered. Although the big problem, though, is that I am very, like, worried about messing stuff up. Because it is, oh my god, why? Well, actually, no, this means that, no, they will. No, never mind. I was going to keep doing it. Oh, nice. Yeah. And poof. I'm nobody. I'm a boxcar. That's a Puss reference for anybody that actually watched that series. Anyway. I keep trying to find that specific track, but I cannot on the official soundtrack for that game. If anybody knows what it's called, please tell me. Played in the Hell world. Specifically on the fish level. Nobody knows about this. That was my game of the year 2018, by the way. Anyway. Right, alright. Oh, hidden blueprints, guys. Any tips? Yeah, the Pokemon grenade at the shop is 100% the one you want to go for. That makes that significantly easier to find. Well, there we go. To find any sort of blueprint, of course. It is, and these days it actually does show you what the thing that will give you a blueprint actually is. They got like a little grenade icon over their head. Obviously, they didn't watch you talking about Persona, otherwise I would have kept you around. Oh, yeah. This is everybody's favorite series. But yes, I was talking about the new job. Okay, so a new job. Basically, it's like you know how when you like fulfill a prescription at a pharmacy, you like send a text message or something. Basically, I process those text messages so that you actually get the medication in time. Now, the thing is, it's kind of worrying because I'm always worried that if I mess something up, then somebody's not going to get the medication that they really, really need in time, which is why there's a little bit of stress for that. But, there's so many different, sure. There's so many different, like, fail-safes and, people checking and rechecking over stuff that it's like, it's very unlikely that I would actually do anything wrong that mattered. That sort of thing. Nobody's gonna die. I'm telling you, there's so many different things. Like, there are like 5 more people that have to look that over before anything even goes out. Still, though, it's just like, oh man, I better make sure I'm doing this one right. That's about it, though. That's pretty much the entire job. And to be honest, yeah. It's just like, yeah, I'm worried about it for no reason. You know how that is. Glad to hear you found a new job. It's not like it's a real special one or anything. But yes, I am back in the waking world of livable employment. No longer living on my savings. And the meager scraps given to me by the generous people at home. You guys, I love you all. Okay. Well, let me tell you, YouTube. YouTube does not give you a whole lot of money for like advertisement or anything. And I don't even put on a whole... Nah. So I don't even like, fully monetize all the videos on... Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't get hit there. I really expected to. I could probably monetize my videos a lot more, but I only put the one advertisement at the beginning. Living off of cheese curds? Oh man, if only. Look, man, I love cheese curds, but you can't have that many cheese curds. You'll die. Or at the very least, go to jail. I'm asking about hidden blueprint locations. Oh, okay. Obviously, you got like the one in the graveyard. Go get yourself. I'll take this. Number one to get is definitely shops. The shop one. Merchant categories. But aside from that, like stun grenade in this area, pretty easy to get. The other, whatever the crossbow is. Yeah, you're just gonna look on the wiki. I cannot be a human wiki for this game. As much as I would love to say that I could, I cannot really remember too many. The roses, acceptance. You're on like 3-cell difficulty, mayhaps. I can't remember all of them. Whatever. If you loved us, you would let us recommend games for 3 super points. What do you mean? You got, like, certainly. This is pretty cheap. It's down from 1,000,000 points right now. And I haven't even technically finished up the entire, okay? I haven't even finished up the entire list as of just yet. I think you're getting a deal. I thought you were a human wiki for all games. Well, if you let me sit down and tell you about it, yes. But if I'm trying to also play the video game at the same time, not as much. Look, I'm using a lot of processing power. Yeah, no. Yeah, get a good distance away and then get hit anyway for good measure. Oh, what is your favorite weapon? I always, whenever I get asked like what the favorite weapon is, I always just kind of say like, whatever the best weapon is right now. I don't know, I like picking top tiers. So let's say Money Shooter. As of late, Money Shooter has really wowed me with the amount of damage it can do and everything. Besides, I also feel like, you know, it is something that has the whole interesting mechanic of being able to use. It's because it's very good. It's because it's an extremely high damage, fast weapon that is not that difficult to get the money to actually use. That's why. Lame answer, but what do you want from me? I play to win, baby. Sad mushroom noises. Yeah, well, look, Mushroom Boy's great. But Mushroom Boy doesn't just deal an ungodly amount of damage all the time, forever. Can you say that about Mushroom Boy? No, but you can say that about Money Shooter. Alchemic Carbine is no longer that good. Hey, it still is very passive damage. It still can be used at a huge distance with lingering damage areas. There's a lot of good stuff to talk about, even if it might not be, you know, ultra top tier anymore. Good for just setting up synergies. There's a lot of stuff to be said about the Alchemic Carbine and how it's still very much usable. Leg Hugger is better. I haven't really used him enough. I mean, I did it for the run and everything, but I gotta go take the old Hugger of Legs out for another spin at some point in time. I think that little fellow deserves it. Okay. All right. Could probably, you know, honestly, I could probably go up against the Conjunctivius with this build. It'd be pretty good. How's good old Hokuto? Well, in the recent beta, it was actually like broken to give you way too much damage. So that was cool. I don't think they've fixed that one yet either. So if you want to have a good time, go flip your game into beta and check that one out. But otherwise, it's all right. Not as tippy top tier as it's been before, but you know, not like banned from ever taking in a run good, but still pretty good. Still pretty nice. We need the temporal distortion. Oh, talk about overpowered nonsense. That one, I don't think there's anything that's ever come anywhere as close as temporal distortion. Oh, you deal slightly less damage. Yeah, but enemies can't attack you. It's just... I think that's... As far as I know, I think that's the only weapon that's been introduced in the game that has just outright been removed. Usually things just get, like, reworked, changed up in this way or that way. Temporal distortion is gone. Just yeet it into the void. And that is, that's a rarity. Amusing to think that No other weapon has been nearly that powerful. Gotcha. And almost. That's enough. All right. Oh, shovel though. And if I nice try. If I had a like heal affix on that maybe, but otherwise nah. Who cares about the overpowered weapons anyway? Real question is, what is your least favorite weapon? Probably biters. Swarm. Swarm is never good. It's never been good. They keep trying to make it good and they fail. Wait, I saw that. Almost missed you there. I talk about like Gilded Yumi in that previous stream. I talk about like the tentacle. Look, there's an entire host of different weapons that you can talk about if you're looking for bottom tier stuff. Actually, really, those three are pretty much the only ones. I don't know if there's anything else that skills. I'm sure there's probably a few more that I can name, but yo, Swarm is just they keep changing it up. There are ones like vampirism and whatnot. Wow, look at how little damage I actually took doing that. Amazing. It feels nice to be doing a survival run again, by the way. Yeah, like Swarm, I swear, they've tried changing it up so much and it's just never been good. Oh, it's Sonic Carbine. I feel like Sonic Carbine can still be useful in specific circumstances. Maybe not every circumstance, but I can still get a good version of Sonic Carbine. I feel like you'd have a hard time finding a good version of Gilded Yumi, a good version of Tentacle, and ever finding a good version of Swarm. I called it, in that one run that I did for the beta, the only time Swarm, Tentacle are ever going to be overpowered. I stand by that. I stand by that. Should I only unlock good items? Oh, no, don't worry about that at all, actually, because as it turns out, you're eventually going to get a custom mode where you can just kind of go in and choose whatever sort of items you feel like having. Now, if you're a purist and you really want to stick with normal mode, then yeah, you could, look, use custom mode. It's in the game. I'm telling you this right now. Is pretty much the closest thing you're going to get to Doctor of Dead Cells. Dr. Dead Cells, that's me. Use custom mode. It is in the game. They balance the game around it. Do not feel like it is any lesser of an experience to not use that. Trust me. Oh, thank you. I was worried my item pool would be filled with bad stuff. A few years back it would be, but I don't know. I feel... Well, for me, I love unlocking everything in a game, regardless of if it's good or bad or whatever. But really, it's like custom mode. As long as you're not going too wild with it, you can still get all the achievements. You can still unlock everything. It's really just the achievements. It's like, it's hard enough even with custom mode. The game is balanced around it. It is balanced with the idea that you are going to use custom mode in mind. Trust me, because I played this game a lot when the custom mode was not a thing. They absolutely... God, Dead Cells is a real wacky game. I mean, I've talked about this plenty of times before, but I struggle to even think of any sort of, like, person who has built a channel around a specific game who has struggled so much to actually finish the game as I still do with Dead Cells. I swear, you'd think that like 2,000 hours in this game that it would be a lock every single time for me to be able to beat the game, and yet somehow it is not. Use all the advantages that you possibly can in this game, trust me. Bruh. Yeah, right in the corner. I should have used the stun grenade. Should just always be using the stun grenade whenever it's up. You lost your master round. Ugh. You can talk about master rounds again if you want to. I'm like, man, there you are. There, that's the pattern that I should have been doing. Got the clock tower, but that's the first I've gotten. Oh, you should have like some fun custom mode stuff being enabled soon enough, if you don't already. But like, yeah, don't worry. You're making progress. And then, of course, the New Game Plus comes. So many death curse. You know, I was talking earlier about playing Rogue Legacy 2. It's like, man, I don't even hesitate to take the cursed artifacts in that game, the cursed relics. I just feel like Dead Cells is like, why would you not? Don't get hit. That's just a fact of this game. Let's go to Sanctuary. I haven't done that in a while. Man, there's a tremendously stupid learning curve. Dead Cells is so... People talking about like accessibility options and being like, oh, well, you know, are you really playing the game if you're playing it on custom mode? I'm like, and I just look at it and I'm like, Dead Cells is so whack with the difficulty. Do anything. Do whatever it takes to actually enjoy this game. Because let me tell you, I can almost guarantee that like 99% of people are just going to get up to like, 1 or 2 boss cell mode and they're going to be like, nope, I'm out. And I'm telling you, the 5-cell stuff is a lot of fun. I'd highly recommend at least being able to check that out at one point in time. Don't be afraid to use these accessibility options because, oh. Look. At some point in time, I might have been very adamant about like doing everything in the most hardcore way possible. It's not worth it if you're not having fun. It's a video game. Have fun with your video game. Do everything you possibly can to make that work for you. You know? Death by questionable decisions. Yeah, well, I have played the game for 2,000 hours. Gotta change it up somehow, you know? I ain't here just to win. Here to at least have an interesting video on top of that, right? This is an interesting video, right, chat? Having a good time? What was that? Got like... I'm like second guessing. Okay. Enough of this. Before I just take all of my health in a single hit here. Are the DLCs in the game worth it? I played Dead Cells for about 8 hours and so far love it. I mean, they're like fairly cheap for the DLC. You can get like all 3 of them for like $15, right? And they do add like, almost like a B-side to the game if you add all of them together. Of course, I'm also very biased, so maybe wait to see what people in chat have to say. You know what? I've been having fun with this. Don't get the stun targets, though. That's fine. I'll live with it. I just hate there's no flasks. Yeah. Hey, I mean, that's... I want to say that's probably not even an uncommon sort of opinion. The idea that it's just like, okay, well, hope you had a good time with the rest of the game. You can't heal anymore. Ah! That's right. You're healing. It's not gone, but it's extraordinarily limited from now on. Have fun. This is Dead Cells, baby. Did you expect anything less? Okay. There we go. Oh, boy. Gotta watch out here. But yeah, it's just like, man, Dead Cells, it's like... This game, I love this game. I think this is legitimately one of the best, like, roguelike. I mean, I base a channel around it. I base, like, the entire YouTube channel for, 2 years around just playing this game alone? Should go without saying that I enjoyed it a lot. Damn, that difficulty is just... the difficulty in this game is so whack. Which is good and bad. Certainly cannot say that this will not be a challenging experience. Oof. No, this is okay. This is less okay. Okay. You son of a... Okay. All right. I hate this so much. It's actually working out, though. It's working, kind of. There we go. It's such an amazing game. It is a real special type of indie game. I'll give you that. I feel like Dead Cells also just in general. Boy, this is just... Something about this feels like it is the culmination of a lot of indie games that I played before. How we were just seeing, like, in the challenge rift, you always have the references to Super Meat Boy and everything. I was watching, like, some Super Meat Boy stuff earlier and just thinking, like, the references they have in that game all to, like, popular indie games at the time. And I just think about how much the landscape has changed. And we're still getting, like, references to Super Meat Boy. And it's nothing to do with anything. I don't know. I just thought, just thinking about it. That was interesting. Anyway. Okay, cool, nice. Oh, pretty surprising. I know, right? This game, yeah, one of the best things about Dead Cells, just in general, I don't know why this is my praising Dead Cells stream, as if I really need to do that for this game, a game that I base my entire channel around. But, boy, they really have just nailed it with, like, the early access stuff and just the amount of content added since the very beginning. I remember when Dead Cells first came out, people were like, you know, even though this is supposed to be early access, it feels like a complete game. And you can go and watch those 2017 videos I made of, like, the Elemental update, and just look at the amount of stuff that has been added and changed and everything since that point in time. One more. There we go. I don't know, the heavy crossbow's still doing a pretty great job. And I said I wanted to use some two-handed weapons, and it's definitely working. Great. Anyway, got this. I got this. They're still stunned. And stun is pretty long. Plus 50% is not an insignificant amount. All right. You can get healed pretty consistently if you get the parry plus heal and know how to parry well. I know, but that's a reactionary sort of thing. It's not like a... And it doesn't work on projectiles, which is always my kind of big issue with it. It also requires you to play kind of patiently because, yeah, it's a reactionary thing. It requires enemies to be attacking you at least once before you can take them down. There's actually a very similar sort of thing in, what was it, Risk of Rain 2, the difference between the Will-O-Wisps and the Void Sent Flame, I remember, because... don't get hit. God, I'm taking so much less damage, by the way. Just in general. You want to point that out again, because it feels so good. Where it's like the Void Sent Flame activates... Oh, there's a lot of you here. Activates on hitting an enemy, whereas the other one whereas the Will-O-Wisp activates on killing an enemy. And it's like, by late game, you're going to be killing enemies just by having them die around each other. So, generally not like a good idea. Sure. Rather have this here. It is a... And I want to play things fast and loose and make sure that I maximize my damage immediately and not have to worry about, like, spraying all over the battlefield to try and get every single one of the things to proc. Well, let's see how this goes. Does require a little bit of patience and slower paced gameplay. Yeah. Well, this does have... let's keep the Crusher for right now. If I had like a more consistent way of doing oil, maybe, but what does that mutation do? The headless mutation? That increases my health by a scaling amount with survival. Specifically, I'm getting plus 40% HP as of right now. It is just to make sure that I'm taking as little damage as possible because, you know, I've been playing a lot of... Ooh, what do you got? What do you got? Nah. It's one of those mutations that I usually kind of eschew for other mutations. But I do think that it is worth take. Hate it. I hate it. That can end a run so easily. I should have just used the stun grenade, really. Still, though. Okay. Okay. Taking this one slow. Taking this one easy. Taking that one with not going near that character. What, am I just going to wait for my malaise to spawn enough dudes for this? I might. There we go. Teleport up here and then be slowed to death. Okay. God, I'll say, I've said this once, I'll say it again. Crusher having the slow effect almost makes it worth taking just for that alone. The fact that it also does great damage on top of that makes it such an S tier weapon, and I said that I wasn't going to do tiers, but whatever. I think Crusher deserves it. I think it's a very, very good item. Okay. I hit him. Whatever. I'm not going to get the 60 kills. That's fine. I'll live. For now. You know, it's just like looking, it's like, where's the second area? There should be like a second half of this area. It's past the chest. Okay. Anyway. Some weapons are good in the backpack. Yeah, I still got to use backpack stuff more. Really have been neglecting it ever since they like made the backpack a thing, to be honest. Obviously, Acrobatic Pack plus the Gilded Yumi, a good choice, but is it the best choice? People were telling me, Gilded Yumi, use that as a secondary item, and I'm like, you're right. Yeah, it's a good idea, yes. However, also at the same time, couldn't you get like just a better item for like a utility sort of thing? You don't really get much for synergy with the Gilded Yumi, whereas like Ice Bow you certainly do, Frost Shards, or Ice Shards, whatever they're called. You know, Hokuto's Bow, Fire of any kind, Frost Blast. It just feels like there's so many better opportunities for a secondary item that isn't the Gilded Yumi. Please, video game. You are literally and figuratively killing me here. Okay, now here's where the slow comes in, like I was saying. And there we go. Ugh. God, it feels good to have some survival here. Oh, God, it feels so good to have some survival, even though I am now at max malaise. Maximilian malaise. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. With this level of survivability and damage, I should be able to just tank my way right through every and anything. No problem at all. Yeah? Yeah. And you know what? Let's go for it. Ah! Ooh. All right. Be me who hasn't beaten the Scarecrow on 2-cell mode yet and seen Firebird out on a casual stroll makes me want to pick the game back up. I do love, I mean, hey, you know, Dead Cells does make for a very good spectator game. Like I was saying, it's just like, I think this is a really great game. Hope I do inspire people to pick it up more here. Let me tell you, it's just like, maybe I should be, also just as kind of an aside, I do think that, yeah, the necromancy plus the soldier's endurance, it really feels like I'm not taking that much damage for once. Even on 5-cell mode. You know? Just raising all the flags. Wait, the flags for what? For me having a bad time? Like, you mean when I go into the distillery right after this? Because I am. We're going to go into the distillery, and then we're going to go into the lighthouse. Well, we're going to have a very fun time in this run. At least for right now. Yep. It even has Twitch mode. Yeah, but I don't have enough viewership to really make the stream integration all that good. That's kind of how I felt about that sort of thing. Okay. Okay. Come on, don't die to it. Don't get hit by a rat. Of all things. What the hell happened to the malaise? I just ate another 50% heal that was infected. Also, I have not been even trying to lower my malaise at all. I've just been slamming down every single vittle that comes into my face. Or, well, where my face would be if it wasn't a cloud. Okay. And that was a kill with the... the stun grenade on that ground shaker. Rare action. Okay, the distillery, GG, this is a good run. It was a good run. Too bad I'm gonna die in the distillery. Oh, come on. I had a decent distillery run last time, right? Oh, I mean, how did malaise get reworked? Okay, so malaise just gives various buffs to enemies, as well as causing them to just kind of spawn randomly, like that one guy that just appeared there. And they spawn a lot, and then they constantly turn into elites at maximum. You can see, by the time that I killed that one, I already had a second one spawning next to me at maximum here. and there's a third one spawning, and so on and so forth, and they can be out-of-depth characters that are much more annoying to deal with. It is a lot more manageable than instantly dying when you get to maximum malaise now, though. So, it's a change that makes the game less hardcore, but I'm okay with that. So, like I was just talking about how whack the game's difficulty is, so a bit more manageable. But you gotta really keep your head on a swivel for when things are gonna be spawning around you all the time. Yes, it is now. I don't even think it's 4 boss cell anymore. I think it's only 5 boss cell. They changed it up. So, that's nice too. And, well, let's take this first. Get down here. Okay, then. Whatever. Anyway. It is 5 boss cell only. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I thought I remembered. Of course, I'm too hardcore of a gamer to play on anything except for 5 boss. Okay, Crusher is probably worth switching out for something else now. I'm not going to get as much use of that in the next fight. Minus 25%. Yeah, sure. I'll still probably get some use out of it, of course. Sup, nerds? Oh, hey. We're doing this. The dead cells. That's what's up with the nerds. And or, either playing it or watching it. I don't know. If you're me, you happen to be playing this game right now. I don't know. Whatever. Well, I got a demon there, I suppose. Okay. Okay. And one more. Pro gamer. Well, can you say... Hey. I'd like to see anybody else who plays this game more professionally. I'm sure like speedrunners than me. Probably speedrunners. It's always the speedrunners. Those guys are too good at this game. All right. What's the best weapons to beat this Hellish 2 and 3? I mean, I don't know. I was just talking about how great Money Shooter is before, if you want to go for that sort of build. This build I'm using right now, legit pretty good. You can always switch that up for many different good survival weapons. Go for like your Peter Crossbow, of course, but also stuff like Seismic Strike I think is pretty great. I was honestly considering doing another build with that for this stream as well. Ooh, that was close. Pro dodges. All right. Just keep. I'm not banking it on legendary weapons this run. So kind of going maximum. Yeah, there we go. Maximum health for the time being. God, my malaise is wacky. Go tactics. I mean, the thing is, if you have a good enough build, as long as you don't go the ill-advised tactics route, like I did in that one recent stream, I do think that tactics is a pretty good strategy. You can kill enemies before they even have a chance to attack you, including bosses. Be careful, though. Do exercise caution. Just don't get hit, forehead. That is true, too. You can just not get hit. A totally and completely viable strategy. Yeah, sure. Gonna be a little bit less damage, but that is okay. Well, make sure you take disengagement if you're gonna go tactics. Let's just say that one right now. Maybe even YOLO if you aren't planning to use some tactics mutations. Maybe even alienation if you really wanna. If you want to be very sure. And there goes all my health. Okay. And Boy's Axe? Boy's Axe is pretty alright. That was... I did not even see that thing until it almost chomped me. You can say that about all builds. I mean, you can say that about all religions. But enough talk. Have at you. Right. Be faster. And now pick this up for that sweet invincibility time. You too. Okay, yeah. Not perfect, but pretty good. Should have really just left that one chicken drumstick on the floor there, eh? I cannot believe that I am still not yet... I still don't have the Explorer's Rune working for me. I feel like that should have procced at this point in time. Why do you guys love disengagement? Because it prevents you from dying. Well, on higher cell difficulty, I feel like defensive mutations are way more useful than offensive mutations, just in general. And disengagement is one of the best defensive mutations that you can possibly get, giving you that extra little bit of time that you can use to heal in any sort of boss fight or really hairy circumstance, really bad otherwise circumstance, of which you find yourself in quite a lot when you play like myself. And yeah, it works as an extra one-shot protection type of thing, just in general. Hey, Skeleton Man, you were supposed to get stunned there. And it also gives you that much more time to get in a lot of extra damage as you're doing that as well. It's a mulligan? Yeah. It just lets you be able to play really risky. Like, extremely risky. Oh my god. Ugh. 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 I'm just gonna keep, like, turning back and forth until I'm able to kill this thing. There we go. Yeah. Mausoleum's here too. I didn't even realize. I totally forgot that they put a thing in here for this. Let's go Giant. I feel like going Giant. 2 more. Sure. Juicing that in Vuln time. Yeah. You know, again, I've been playing a lot of Rogue Legacy. You know what? One of the relics that I take all the time is extra invulnerability time. Because the favorite class that I play with, the Knight, always can get that invulnerability time when you get parries. It's pretty useful. God, I might just, you know, at the end of this stream, I might just go and play more Rogue Legacy. That game's a lot of fun. Get wrecked. Okay, but yeah, it is true. On 4 and 5 boss cell mode, you just like have to play it risky. Like, good luck not playing it risky. Killing enemies before they can kill you is not only just a good strategy, it's maybe the only thing that's going to save your bacon most of the time. So, consider that. Wait, do I still not have Explorer's Rune? Wow. No, yeah, no, kind of. It's just not appearing for whatever. Look, I already got all this stuff. It's fine. You could also play it on stream. Maybe we'll just play it on stream, sure. Go pour myself a big old glass of vodka. No, but really, I'm not until I lose more weight. No, but maybe. It's great for 4 or 5 then. Can't wait to try it. Yeah. I'd 100% recommend taking disengagement most of the time. It's just a good idea. Yeah. I can't think of anything else that has this amazing level of safety. that great safety net. How many drunk streams? I don't know. I had one where I played Minecraft. That's the only one I remember doing at all, like in the last year or so. Sang a lot of Journey. And by a lot of, I mean, I don't actually remember how much of. Oh, good damage there. Ah! Frozen. Come on, you. Okay, I should stop trying to go for the pair. Not the parries, the critical. And just instead try and hit him with the actual thing. Instead. Yeah, no, that's pretty effective, I want to say. Bruh. But hey, see? Disengagement. Coming through in the clutch. There we go. Fighting Giant without a shield? Yeah, I mean, God knows that I have been neglecting shields for so long. Yeah, I should just be doing like some basic come on now. Some basic shield runs or something lately. Because I feel like I just have not been using shields enough. It's not like I don't know how to use shields. I absolutely do. Oh, he actually got off the super attack. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Almost, but not quite perfect. Feels like it's been a little while since I've seen the giant actually get off one of the super attacks. Like I was talking about with Giant. Your hand broken. I think the Giant's hand might be broken. I think I might have broken the Giant, guys. So hey, what's going on? Yeah, I do think that we're probably going to end up playing a little bit of Rogue Legacy after this. You can see pretty much like where I'm at in the game, which is quite far at this point in time. Only got about half of the bosses left. Okay, I didn't know this. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe something with the pulling. You know how you like pull enemies towards you with this weapon. There's the thumbnail, I guess. Anyway, the Gilded Yumi actually was like totally broke the Giant recently, but I thought they fixed that. So, yeah. Cheating. Oh yeah, whatever. If you unintentionally have a glitch happen, is that cheating? Am I gonna get disqualified from speedrun.com? And I was taking advice from you. Then fine, break all the bosses. That's good advice. Anyway. There it is, baby. We're doing it. We're doing some ill-advised gaming today, boys. Turn off cheat engine. I don't even know. Cheat engine just like it's just like a hex editor, right? I don't know how that would affect that in particular. I've never actually used cheat engine before. I don't know how it works. But, well, that was weird. Anyway, continuing on. Time to die. I did the calculations, but man, am I bad at math. Okay, please. Where did that one barrel come from? There was just like a barrel that dropped down here, and apparently there's no more. Well, I feel like that's a little bit cheap. Whatever. Cool. Oh, this is going good. All right, well, once again, this is where having necromancy is going to really come in handy. Here, give me one of those. Nah, I don't think I got him. Still, though, it's always fun when we can get that one to happen with you. Here, let's try it again. Oh. The distillery where dreams go to die, or well, where runs go to die. This area. Still, though, with this sort of tankiness and everything, yeah, I'm feeling a lot more confident than I would normally. Okay. My favorite glitch was where the Arboretum released on Switch and the content was there, but the game would block you from accessing it, unless you use the other connecting entrance to the content. The other connecting entrance? Is there even a different one? I don't know. Switch has had a lot of weird bugs and stuff. I remember Dead Cells was just like running at 5 frames a second or something when that initially released. I think it's a lot better now, though, but I've always been playing on PC. Hey, everybody's Swarm. Distillery versus the bank. Distillery. Bank is still mostly due to my own greed that I die in there. It's fitting. It is fitting for that. Thematically appropriate. However, still my fault. So what can I even say, really? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, you guys. I don't think the barrel saw me. Distillery, though, also has a lot of traps that are very annoying to deal with. You know what I'm talking about? With the barrels. All the barrels. So many barrels. You don't even know. You thought you've seen a lot of barrels? Perhaps of monkeys? Perhaps of fun. That does not compare at all to Distillery. That was a close one. Oh, bank looks so fun. It is pretty fun. Until you die. Then it stops being as fun. But anyway, right at the bottom of an elevator, eh? Yeah. It's going. Slowly but surely. What was that noise? That was me thinking that I was about to get exploded by a bat and probably have the run end. As you do, usually. Because I swear, I was like 1 microsecond, 1 attosecond away from dying there. Yeah. There's a point in time when I stopped doing commentary and just started making sounds. You know, it happens. Pretty consistently. Right? Oh, no. Stun grenades still working out pretty good. No, please. Oh, God, no, please. Okay. Hoyo power, obviously not the run for that. And let's keep going. 2 doors to the bad seat content. The front door, which would point you to the Nintendo store, and the back door, which would let you walk right in with and unlock weapons, etc. Weird. Why would they do it like that? Anyway. Well, obviously keep this. That's actually going to be useful in the upcoming fights. I want to say I should be able to blitz down the Guardian fight pretty easily if I really abuse the Crusher. Makes Mama tick. Very trivial. Oh, it's a good thing, speaking of which, that I had all my stuns up there. Crusher makes Mama tick fight, like, super trivial. That's how I got the perfect fight when I was doing that a little while ago. Finally getting done some of the perfect bosses that I've been putting off for a while. Nope. And no. Hey, 60. Nice. With this sort of like stun, CC, interrupt every and anything, it's been going pretty all right in the distillery, all things considered, considering I haven't died yet. Kind of the major thing, not dying. Just at any point in the game, but especially at this point. You're so far in. Okay. What else we got going on? Queen's Rapier. Well, we'll be seeing her soon enough. Provided that I don't die again. I mean, take everything that I say right now with provided that I'm not about to die. Got him. This is like so risky the way I'm playing this. Okay. Okay. Just drop out there. Okay. Oh, yes, and of course. Hey, you. Get off my cloud. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so close. I got this, though. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, there we go. God Gamer. God Gamer. It's satisfying. Anyway. Just forgot or overlooked the marker to block the player, but it was patched real quick. It's so weird. Not unheard of, though, I'll say that right now when it comes to, like, Dead Cells in general. Haven't seen that happen on PC in quite some time, though. Chad Gamer. Oh, you gotta go get the barrel launcher for that? No. Let me show you how you actually do it. Okay. I'm not even gonna, you know what? I'm not even gonna go mess around with grabbing that thing. Yep, send me out, baby. I could probably, I mean, I probably should even go on a little bit farther, but let's not. let's leave that one for now. All right. Good. Oh, another cheat? That is not a cheat. That is very much intended in the game. I don't know how you could look at that and say that was cheating in any way. Wait. One more hit. There we go. Right. Just trying to get to the lighthouse. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go to sleep to the sweet sounds of a grown-ass man groaning through a computer. Oh, man. You haven't even gotten onto my OnlyFans. That does not exist, everybody. Don't get your hopes up. Anyway. You know, actually, I should go switch out something here. Give me... I mean, okay. Heart of Ice. Frozen Thunder rooted enemies. At close range. Works with both melee and range. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, and just same basic. Same basic idea. Recovery would also be the one to take. You know. But I think this is going pretty well. Now let's see if I'm about to just get totally and completely murdered here. I got through the distillery. More than I can say for most times I go through the distillery, so... Especially with Survivle, nonetheless. All right, let's do it. Hope for the best here. Hope for the best, expect the worst. That was a good start. Okay. You just get a little bit of extra damage out there. I should really stop doing that and instead just focus on surviving for the time being, but you know. Also, it's pretty cool to get like the character half down before anything even happens. So, you know. A little bit close there for no reason. All right. Let's see how this goes here. Not bad. Not too shabby, at least so far. Good stuns, good slows, as I was saying before. When does she start appearing here, then? Getting lost in the fire there. Okay, now I don't think I'm gonna be able to get as many hits in on Euterpe, so I'm out of here. Well, one. Okay, now I'm out of here. Yeah. Well, I guess I can get a couple hits in here. Okay, I'm alive. All right. Actually managed to get a health plus there, so doing well. Oh, got hit, but that's okay. Rally up a good amount here, too. Which is working out well. One more. Come on. Okay. There's her hit down. Should probably just go for, yeah, like this and then right into that. Yep. Actually stuns her right out of the hit as well. And then can do this into... Are you kidding me? That is like one hit point left. There you go. That was certainly enough to take her down. All right, now this is going to get kind of sketchy. Just got a feeling right now. I think that I'm not even going to wait to try and attack because Cleo can just take you down nigh on instantaneously. And I do not want to deal with that. That's a lot of damage, baby. Okay, got the stun there at least. Come on. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry for that terrible noise. Please ignore it. Okay. Not perfect, but... Okay, that one's definitely not perfect. Got her. That was the plan. Did not quite work out in exactly the way I wanted it to. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. You can't just... Stop dodging. At least the rally is good. Rally is good. Oh God, why stop going for it. Stop going so far. Stop trying to go so far into the attacking right now. Okay, and there's disengagement. I knew that was going to be happening soon enough. But that is okay. Yep. There's Cleo, of course, coming in with the terrible heals. Or the damage. Anti-heals. You know, what do you call that? Damage, I suppose. Yep. Got her. Okay. Mantis Lords, yeah, of course. I don't know if I would quite say Mantis Lords. It's not as, like, shameless as, yeah, there we go. Not quite as shameless as, say, Skull, but, you know. Got that feeling to it. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. You know, in fact, didn't I get a... I think I might even have another blueprint coming for me here, eh? Got one last time, which I still got to go unlock. Whew. A little bit late. A little bit late for Healing Blade of Tonfa's. Ah, well. 31 ain't too bad. It's not the best. But if I just go clown on the queen again, I guess it's not really going to make too much of a difference, right? Anyway, let's see how this one goes. Let's actually go unlock the thing. Because, yeah, I do, right here. The King's Servant. Yeah, I think I know who that might be. Yeah, 2 cells left. Oh, yeah, baby. Get right to it. And then here I should probably wait for disengagement to get back up again, but, it's probably fine. It's probably totally fine and okay and good even, really, if you think about it. I'm gonna die. No, it's fine. Hey, don't forget about the shameful victory you can get against the queen. Not that I'm sure the main character of this game would even mind. No, I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to wait. That's right, chat. I just did that. Okay, come on. She should get destroyed by stuns and slows, though. So first off, a reload. And then go right into throwing down every and anything. Oh, not as much damage as I was thinking. Ah, hey, don't do that. Okay. Well, at least this feels like a little bit more fair. Ah, come on. Got him. Nice try. Ha! You can't grab... Oh, no, you can actually grab those. Never mind. I was going to say you can't grab them when I'm this close. That was factually untrue. Hey, come on. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, here we go. So, hey, chat, how's it going? You having a good time here? I think it's been a pretty good run, though. I mean, you know, it's like it's a lot less embarrassing than like some of the previous attempts I've had at the Queen. I haven't actually had to have her use, you know, the whole like revive thing. Yes, I do love doing that, by the way. Well, anyway. I don't know. This weapon is broken. Whatever. Should just make this the actual thumbnail. There we go. I do love doing that. All right, that was not even the worst queen fight that I've ever had, for God's sake, finally. I'll take it. Look, I'll take whatever. I'll take whatever win I can get. Good stuff. But yeah, that's actually a surprisingly good run. Nice gameplay. Hey, tell me it's bad. Hey, you can't say that was bad gameplay. Oh man, what a motion twins fix your game, I suppose. I don't even know what happened there, but you skip the bank. What's the point? Whatever. Bank. We'll go to the bank next time. Anyway, all right. Give me my cells too. Give me my 2 cells. Okay, but you know what? Let's skip Rogue Legacy. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing anything more. I feel like that run was good enough anyway. Don't worry, I'm sure Rogue Legacy is going to be coming back soon enough, so look forward to that soon enough. And in the meantime, I got to figure out what I got to do for the next stream now. Maybe just do Brutality run. Why not? Because I don't know. Again, I've just been doing so many tactics runs lately. Could be fun. Well, anyway, but that'll be the stream for today.